Raising the Standards is our campaign on behalf of the National Hispanic Christian Leadership Conference to lift the standards across the board in all 50 states. The educational standards, primarily focusing on communities of color, Latino students, primarily in the urban context.
It's time not only to raise the standards from an academic perspective, but let's challenge the faith community as well. And let's raise the standard in terms of how we are discussing education within the faith community. Let's also raise the standards within the homes and challenge parents.
Within that macro campaign, our #1 deliverable is establishing a faith and education coalition.
It means me as a pastor and as a church have to understand what are the elements of success that I need to promote in my church for our children to have success in school.
The NHCLC is involved in order to break down these false barriers of separation between the faith community and the education community.
No longer will the faith community keep the educational community at arm's length. We want to embrace public education.
Faith without education is half the cross. It's the vertical, but it's not the horizontal. We want them to have faith vertically, to believe in God and to have a good moral value system.
I have to be concerned as a pastor about what happens Sunday night after church.
But horizontally, in order for them to have success here on this planet and to go beyond survival and to definitely come out of poverty and thrive, they need education.
The Faith and Education Coalition, first of all, calls upon Hispanic faith leaders to sign on to a commitment stating that they're going to support public education.
And really bringing these two sectors together, the faith sector and the education sector, and to say that we are working together for the education of our children.
Faith leaders get involved at the local level, and we're asking education leaders, how well do you know your local faith community?
Calling believers to affirm education, the public education system, inviting believers to participate and engage, but also inviting the school system to participate and engage with Hispanic families.
Because there's an excellent resource there for you as you attempt to educate students and parents about what it takes to be successful.
The strongest part of the cross is the centerpiece, where the vertical and the horizontal intersect. That's the point of convergence. That's the nexus. That's where we reconcile the metrics of redemption with the optics of reconciliation. Education and faith meet right there at the center of the cross.